So this is my first time making anything in the Instant Pot, so I did want to look up a quick recipe before getting started so I knew what to do. So I found this recipe from Dinner at the Zoo for how to make Instant Pot chili, just so I can get the steps, and it seems pretty basic. First, we are gonna saute the meat and onions in the Instant Pot, which has a saute function. Then we're gonna throw in all of our beans and vegetables and broth and turn the Instant Pot onto the chili function, and then 20 minutes later we'll have chili. So seems pretty simple. I'm excited to try it out. And first we gotta chop though, so let's do that. So in this chili, we are using soy chorizo from Trader Joe's. Soyrizo, one of my favorite ingredients. We're using half red onion and garlic. We're also gonna use poblano pepper and green bell pepper, and canned corn, canned diced tomatoes, and canned black beans. Pretty simple. So here's my new Instant Pot. It's a duo. I just got like the most popular one. It has a bunch of different settings if you've never seen one before. You've got, you know, your soup, meat and stew, bean and chili, poultry, rice, multigrain porridge, steam. There's a yogurt button that I'm very excited to try. And then all these other kind of controls that help you make, I guess, delicious instant meals in this thing. So it's a little scary, I won't lie. I did a water test yesterday and it was definitely a little scary to use, but it was fine. If you get one of these, you definitely want to watch a few videos of how to use them before you get started. But I'm gonna just go for it. So when you're on saute mode in the Instant Pot, it works very similar to just sauteing something on the stove, where you're just kind of cooking with the pot open. You know, you're cooking down your onions and meat or whatever else you're adding to your chili. So here I'm just gonna do the onions and the soyrizo. Just kind of the same thing as if this were on a regular pot. And I think that's pretty cool that the Instant Pot allows you to do that. You want to make sure that stuff is not sticking to the bottom. Also, the pan is hot, so we don't want to touch the inner pot. After we're done sauteing, we can then add everything else that goes in our chili to get ready to actually pressure cook the chili. So soy chorizo has a lot of flavor in it, so I'm not actually going crazy with the spices. I'm adding a cup of water. I'll add one more cup. I'm adding 2 cups of water. I honestly just not really sure how much water to do, but that seems right. So now we're going to do the pressure cook thing. Back to our controls here, we're gonna do close this. Now it's closed. There's a knob back here. You want to make sure that it's back. It's a sealing, right? Not venting. It's supposed to be wobbly apparently. Make sure the pin is down. Okay, we're good. God, I'm like double checking. Okay, we're good. So now we can start playing with the controls. So we're gonna do bean chili. Will anything happen? Oh, okay, something happened. We're just waiting. I guess it's coming to pressure because that's what happens when it says on like that. Oh boy, I'm a little nervous. So now you can see the Instant Pot reads 28 and it came to pressure, and then it started counting down the minutes it takes until it's done cooking. I just have to let it sit now for 28 minutes, then the chili will be finished. There's a little silver pin back there that is now all the way up, which means the max pressure is in the Instant Pot, so I can't touch it, can't open it. It's gotta just do its thing. So that's kind of what that pin means when it's all the way up like that. So now you can see the Instant Pot reads the letter L and zeros, which means it's done cooking, but the pressure has to be released. So we're gonna do that next. So first I covered the little knob thing with a towel because steam was gonna come out of it and I didn't want anything to get on my ceiling, you know, just in case anything splattered. And I took the spatula and I just turned the knob from sealing to venting, and that allows steam to come out of it safely so that I can then open the Instant Pot. It's really important to stand back when you do this and make sure your hands aren't in the way because the steam will be very hot. So now the Instant Pot is showing the number 3, and that's the number of minutes it's been on. I'm keeping the food warm since it was done cooking. And there it is. That's chili, Instant Pot chili. I actually did it. So this chili definitely came out a little watery. I added too much water and I definitely added some more salt. The way I decided to fix that is by letting the chili simmer back on saute mode until the water had evaporated. All right, I think that my chili is finished. It definitely smells really good. It tastes good. I've been letting it simmer for about 15 minutes now, and I think that it's the right thickness. It's hard to see with all the steam coming out though. I'm going to put it in meal prep containers and then wash the inner pot, and we're done. So here are my thoughts. I think the Instant Pot is really great if you need more hands-free cooking, if you're really busy, like if you're a mom and you just can't be cooking while watching your kids and stuff, or if you don't have a kitchen with all the appliances, an Instant Pot would be great. For me, I mean, I know I can make a better chili on the stove, but it's also because I haven't practiced with this thing yet. This is the first time I ever cook with it, so I'm pretty happy with the result. But I personally like having more control on the stove or in the oven. You know, you can't really see what's going on in this thing when it's cooking under pressure. You can't open the pot, you can't check on it. Like with the stove, you can check on it, you can taste, you can adjust. So I don't really like that what you get is what you get at the end of the 30 minutes. And it's hard to fix any mistakes. You know, I had to kind of simmer it for an extra 15 minutes after cooking it in the pressurizer because it was so watery. My bad. But I am excited to keep exploring Instant Pot's functions. If there's anything I have to try, drop them in the comments. If you have any thoughts on the Instant Pot, please let me know in the comments. And I will see you next time. Don't forget to hit subscribe on your way out. Bye!